Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And we all know who ISIS are. They're this absolutely disgusting terrorist group that ravaged parts of the Middle East that Trump got rid of. Now, the remnants of ISIS are now, believe it or not, in Mozambique. And they're now threatening to enter into South Africa. Yeah, you heard me right. Those people up in the Middle East, they come all the way down. They're now in Mozambique and they're causing crap there. And this is a shout out to Lynn, who alerted me to the situation. And she says that her son has been deployed and is on standby in a hidden location, probably to go and try and sort out ISIS in Mozambique. This is the latest news on this. ISIS has warned South Africa that it would open the fighting front within South Africa's borders should it get involved in Mozambique, Cabo, Delgado province. This is according to reports on ISIS's latest newsletter, Al-Naba. An organization linked to ISIS, Alu Sunnah wal Jamaa, has been waging a violent insurgency in Mozambique, northernmost province, Cabo Delgado. Now, that is very close to where I used to live, because I used to live in the southern part of Tanzania, although probably a bit more to the east than Mozambique. But, you know, this area is like darkest Africa, and this is where ISIS are now operating. This conflict started in 2017, but the violence has escalated in recent months. They want to establish an extremist form of Islamic law in the province, even though their motives have been questioned by some as more compelled by greed. In its newsletter, which is published in Arabic, ISIS reportedly wrote that European and American states are trying to convince South Africa to lead the war in Mozambique. Now, remember that apparently members of the military have been deployed and are on standby in South Africa. South Africa, though, has enough of its own problems. You're not wrong there, that's for sure. And war will put it in a greater financial and military predicament. It states further that South Africa's military involvement might prompt ISIS soldiers to start fighting within South Africa's borders. On Tuesday, Democratic Alliance MP Cobus Maree called on the Minister of Defence and Military Veterans, Nosiziwe Mapisa Nkwakula, to urgently engage her counterparts in the Southern African Development Community, or SADC, regarding the increasing ISIS threat. Maree said, South Africa cannot afford to ignore this threat from ISIS or take its warning lightly. As a member of both SADC and the African Union, AU, we have an obligation to safeguard the stability of our country and our neighbours. He said, the minister needs to also play open cards with South Africans and be honest about the threat facing our neighbouring nation. Mozambique is a popular holiday destination, and many South Africans have friends or family living and working in Mozambique. With the dual threat of ISIS and COVID-19 plaguing the country, transparency from the minister will go a long way in alleviating the extra worry the situation might cause South Africans. Mapisa Nkwakula has previously been wary to speak on the matter. At a meeting of the Portfolio Committee on Defence last month, Maree asked whether South Africa's special forces were training in the north of Durban for possible deployment in Mozambique, given that the Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, Naledi Pandor, recently said South Africa was in discussions with Mozambique about helping in the conflict with ISIS. Secretary of Defence Sam Gulubi said Special Forces operations were classified and perhaps the committee could arrange that it was discussed under closed doors. When Mapisa Nkwakula answered the committee's questions, she confirmed with its chairperson the meeting was open to the public, and then said she would not speak about Mozambique. She said, "There are challenges with Mozambique. Yes, there are. Whether Mozambique asks for help is another matter." Later in June, in a written response to a parliamentary question, Mapisa Nkwakula gave the first public expression of concern for the government that the violence in Mozambique could spread. Her answer read, "Defense intelligence can confirm that there is an increase of Islamic insurgency activities currently in the province of Cabo Delgado, Mozambique, and these have the potential to spread to other provinces and neighboring Southern African Development Community states." So there you go. It looks like ISIS is on the doorstep of South Africa. Yeah, I know they're in northern Mozambique, but that Mozambique is a neighbor of South Africa via KwaZulu-Natal and, of course, via the Mpumalanga region or Kruger National Park region of South Africa. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe as I try and talk over that plane going by.